My best friend confessed she's been in love with my boyfriend for months. I offered to pay for their wedding. Lexi has been my best friend since college. She's the type who apologizes for crying at funerals and sends thank you notes for thank you notes. Meanwhile, I'm the girlfriend who forgets anniversaries and whose idea of romance is not falling asleep during movie night. My boyfriend Cooper is genuinely kind, the type who helps old ladies with groceries and remembers everyone's birthdays. He teaches special needs kids and coaches Little League on weekends. Lexi bakes cookies for his team every week, never missing a game. She says it's because she loves kids. Cooper thinks she's just supportive. I know better. Lexi doesn't even like sports. She also hasn't dated anyone in 3 years, always claiming she's too busy. But she's never too busy for Cooper's events. She lights up when he texts our group chat. She remembers every story he tells. And Cooper, he saves her cookies for last, says they're special. It started with Lexi's car breaking down. She called me crying because she'd missed Cooper's championship game. I told her Cooper could pick her up since I had a work emergency. That was a lie. I sat in my car in the parking lot, watching them arrive together, seeing what would really happen. Lexi wore his team jacket because she'd forgotten hers. Cooper kept looking at her instead of the car. They sat together after the game while I dealt with work calls. Lexi texted me 3 times about how amazing he was with the kids. Cooper mentioned how he had the best day ever. Then came my birthday dinner. I chose that fancy Italian place Lexi loves but pretends she doesn't because it's too expensive. I showed up 30 minutes late on purpose, texting them I was stuck in traffic. When I arrived, they were sharing an appetizer. Lexi laughing at something Cooper said. Lexi was wearing the dress she saves for special occasions. Cooper had his hand on the table, inches from hers. They jumped apart when they saw me. During dinner, I excused myself to the bathroom twice. The second time, I watched them from across the restaurant. They leaned toward each other like magnets. Lexi touched his arm when she laughed. Cooper's whole face changed when she smiled. The weekend trip to the cabin was when everything got too real. I invited them both, plus 6 other friends. Then I canceled everyone else last minute, pretending they'd bailed. Guess it's just us 3, I said. That first night, I went to bed early with a headache. From my room, I heard them talking until 4 a.m. Lexi's laugh got softer. Cooper's voice dropped lower. The next morning, they were making breakfast together, moving around each other perfectly. Lexi knew how he liked his coffee. Cooper remembered she was allergic to strawberries. They kept apologizing to me for inside jokes I didn't understand. But after the cabin, they both became ghosts. Lexi changed completely. She still showed up, but her usual enthusiasm was gone. She would give me expensive gifts and constant apologies for nothing. At my birthday party, she gave me an elaborate scrapbook of our friendship, then looked ready to cry all night. Cooper brought me jewelry I didn't want, complimented everything I did like reading a script, but his eyes were always somewhere else. When Cooper and I had dinner reservations, he'd barely speak, just pushed food around his plate. They wouldn't be in the same room together anymore. The group chat died instantly. Lexi missed all his games with elaborate excuses. Cooper would start to say her name, then catch himself mid-sentence. It was like they'd made some pact to erase each other, but the trying was killing them. Lexi showed up at my door, shaking. I need to tell you something. She sat on my couch and wouldn't look at me. At the cabin, Cooper and I stayed up talking and something almost, she stopped. No, before that, for months. Every time we're together, I feel things I shouldn't. Tears streamed down her face. I'm in love with your boyfriend. I'm so sorry. I tried to stop it. We both did. Nothing happened physically, I swear, but emotionally, she sobbed. I'm the worst friend in the world. I started laughing. Not a chuckle, a full, uncontrollable laughter. Call Cooper, I said between breaths. Tell him to come over. Now. Lexi looked terrified but called. Cooper arrived in 10 minutes, saw Lexi's tears, my laughter, and went pale. Lexi just confessed she loves you, I said, still laughing. Why are you laughing? This isn't funny. Lexi's voice cracked with panic. I've been trying to set you up for months. They stared at me. The championship game? I lied about work. The cabin? I canceled everyone else. I can't even stay awake during movies, Cooper. I forget our anniversaries. But you two? You light up around each other. Lexi hasn't smiled like that in years. You're obviously soulmates. They stood there looking at each other with soft smiles. Now kiss already, I said, and I'm paying for the wedding.